The year was 1879. The place was Birthstone, Oklahoma. The Birthstone Bullet, the fastest express train in the West, had just pulled in to Birthstone Station and was taking on a cargo of gold. High on a ridge, two dark figures watched.
Now, Mr. Malgordo, you see that train there pulling out of the station?
Oh yes, that's the Birthstone Bullet. It's the fastest train in the West.
Well done. That is the train we are going to rob.
Now, I understand the basic plan, but I'm not sure where you come into it. I mean, me and my men have been robbing trains around here for years.
And every time you rob a train, you end up playing that silly music, and then you just get off at the next station.
My men are a ruffian gang / mariachi band. What do you expect?
You're a mariachi band of idiots. I'm gonna show you what real crime is like.
Okay, listen. I know that you are the Cincinnati Strangler, recently escaped from prison, and there's like a $5,000 reward for you.
No, it's 10,000.
Or 10,000, excuse me, alright?
Excuse me.
10,000,
Good
oh
to
my
see.
gosh, well. So, you think you know something about crime?
I think I know a little bit.
Well, you just watch me and my boys rob the stuffing out of this train.
No, you're gonna watch me as I lead you into stealing $10,000 worth of gold off of that train.
Right. Boys, are we ready?
We are ready. We were born ready.
Are we psyched?
We are so psyched out of my mind.
Then let's rob this train!
Wait, stop. You gotta put your instruments down.
Put our instruments
You gotta be kidding
we
me.
use
You
the
can't
instruments.
take your band instruments onto a train robbery.
Can
Where are
they-
your guns? Get
part
the
of my
shotguns.
soul.
Can
Get
we-
the pistols.
Can we wear the sombreros?
Please,
come on.
All right, you can wear the sombrero.
All
All right.
Are we ready?
We are ready.
Are we psyched?
We are psyched.
Then let's go rob a train!
The band of scallywags took off down the ridge, racing faster and faster on their steeds after the train. They pulled up next to the caboose and the passenger cars and jumped on, taking several women hostages and punching the men in the faces as was their wont. They raced towards the engine.
All right, boys, quick! We have to make this like lightning!
The mariachi band took over the cargo of gold as the Cincinnati Strangler and Malgordo entered the cab of the engine.
Put down your conductor hat, because I always wanted to wear one.
But the Cincinnati Strangler wasted no time, grabbed the conductor, threw him against the wall with his arms around his neck, and strangled him.
They don't call me the Cincinnati Strangler for nothing.
You just killed that man!
That's what's necessary sometimes. Let's take the gold and get out of here.
Get the gold, boy!
Okay, there you go.
Leaving the corpse of the conductor behind, the band of ruffians rode off into the hills surrounding Birthstone, with gold in their saddlebags.
Malgordo, do you have a hideout somewhere?
Oh yes, my mother's house works really good. It's got a spacious attic where I often store stolen goods.
Do you live with your mother?
I say she lives with me. It's a complicated relationship I have with me.
Then I'm just gonna stop you right there. Do you have anywhere else, like a cave or something?
Yes. Up on the top of the hill, that ridge over there, not the one with the little mountain goats playing in the snow, which is so cute, but up there on the left, you see that tall pine tree?
I do.
That is a hollow tree. Sometimes when I was little, when not so gordo as I am now, I would sometimes hide in there from all my friends who were making fun of me and calling me names like Sissy Mustache.
Does it have enough room for all this gold?
It has room for, well, not enough for me because I am so gordo, but almost enough for me, so I think we can stash all this gold in there. Right, boys?
Oh, yeah,
All right,
that's
then.
a great pine tree.
Now let's go.
So they rode to the great pine tree and stowed the gold there, where they hoped no one would find it till they had an adequate time to dispose of it properly. Silverdome Radio Productions proudly presents their second annual Christmas broadcast, The Holdup on the Birthstone Bullet, starring Alex Tieran, Benjamin Keeler, Brittany Coughlin, Casey Somerville, Danny Mays, David Somerville, Aaron Jones, Jared Ray, Jason Cunningham, and Joanna Lynn. The small town of Birthstone, Oklahoma. The Christmas season was upon it, And down in the town office, Dr. Mayer was preparing for the Christmas festival.
Well, let's see here. We got a bill here for the band, and let's see. Is the sheriff here yet?
Here I am, sir. Here I am.
Oh, Sheriff, I'm glad you're here. You see, we'll have to work on security for the Queen Coronation Festival, you know.
Have you chosen the Queen yet?
Well, you know it's a democratic process here. We vote on these things. Yes, I have chosen her.
Oh, excellent. Who will that be?
Why, the lovely Beverly Blossom, of course.
Why, of course. Why, of course.
The 4th year in a row she's won. She makes the town look good.
True that, true that. Well, I will have my men double the guard.
Yeah, we don't want any incidents, not like last year when those sheep came in and chased him off the stage.
Oh, no, not indeed. We will make sure we corral them rabid sheep.
Oh, yes, no incidents this year, none at all.
Absolutely not.
Oh, well, is Twitchy out there in the waiting room?
Hey, Twitchy!
Where did you put that desk there? And my nerves are shot to pieces. This party will be the death of me.
Twitchy, I told you I want 9 sheep bites ready to give out to contestants. And the winner, of course, will get to put the star on the top of the tree.
It just takes a lot of time to put a sheep bite together because you have to mix the gin and the tonic and the rabbit sheep.
And the horseradish, I know. But do you have all the other drinks ready?
Everything's ready. It's just I hope that nothing happens like last year, you know, when the sheep got on stage.
Oh, yes, that was terrible. I just... we're not having a repeat of that, Sheriff. I don't want...
Mr. Mayor, we have all the ornaments loaded in the bag for you.
Yes, get them down to the town square and put them on the tree.
Oh, thank goodness, Jack Douglas is here.
Jack, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I've talked to you about your ranch many times. You've got to keep those cows in the barn tonight. This is a festival, and I can't have them getting out and disturbing the sheep and causing them to come into town.
Well, it's all my fault. I'm really sorry.
Well, it should be you sorry. This is a... What's wrong with your throat, by the way?
I gave him a sheep bite earlier, so he hasn't recovered yet.
I know, the horseradish will knock you out, let me tell you. Would someone go and fetch Beverly Blossom for me, please? I just can't take all the suspense. I can't wait to chat her. Oh, why, Lucy, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just working on the decorating committee.
Oh, I'm so glad you are, Lucy. You have the best taste in town.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Beverly, I'm so glad you're here. I've got some exciting news for you.
Yes?
I'm happy to say that the citizens of Birthstone have elected you the Snow Queen yet again.
Wait, when did we hold elections?
Never mind about that, Chef.
I don't remember voting on that.
Mr. Mayor, it's such an honor.
Dr. Mayor, I have to talk to you about something over here about this.
Oh, yes, Richie, let's go talk about that.
Jack.
Hello,
It's
Bev.
nice to see you today.
Good to see you.
How are your cows in that barn of yours?
They're struggling.
I'm so sorry to hear that. You will give them my best wishes, won't you?
All of them.
Especially that little brown one
More or less.
with the beautiful eyes.
Well, the mayor and Twitchy were discussing the next part of the festival, which must include the selecting of the great Christmas tree.
Now, Twitchy,
Yes, sir.
you understand, of course, that the Christmas tree is going to be the centerpiece of this festival. The festival is supposed to showcase the sophistication of Birthstone under my leadership. And you see...
By the way, did you want all of those dancing Santa ornaments, like, all around the tree or just at the bottom?
Yes, I all over the tree,
over the tree.
top to bottom. This is supposed to be a sophisticated Christmas.
Well, okay.
You know, there may be people from the East coming in to see, and I wouldn't want them to be...
You know who I hope we don't see from the East is the Cincinnati Strangler. Did you read this article? Cincinnati Strangler escapes from prison, said to be heading west.
Oh, well, the train lines do run through here. We better tell the sheriff to keep an eye out for him as well.
I'll take care of it. But,
Anyway.
about the tree, I was thinking something small, manageable, maybe a tabletop tree.
You mean one of the plastic kinds?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Made of pipe cleaner?
Yes! In fact, I've been working on one. Funny you should mention it. Here it is. I know it's pink, but I think that it could be spray painted. I only had pink pipe cleaners.
Well, you know, I don't think that's gonna work. This is a sophisticated Christmas. How about the one up on the hill?
Well, wait, you mean the one up on North Ridge? The Great Pine?
The North Ridge one.
The Great Pine?
The Great Pine!
I don't know if we could even chop that down and bring that into tree. I feel like that would be an enormous task for the townspeople.
We will get band together and we'll do it. Get Jack Douglas in here.
Alright, Jack! He's talking to Beverly Blossom again. Jack, come over here!
Yes, what?
The mayor was wondering, what do you think about the Great Pine?
It's great.
I know.
And it's a pine.
It is a pine, but I want it to be our town Christmas tree. What do you think?
Now, you're the man with the strongest farmhands and the best horses and cows in the town. Do you think that you could manage to get that tree down to the center of the town?
Well, of course, but it's a pine.
Yes?
Yeah.
Well, we're using Christmas trees for Christmas.
Never mind that. It looks like a Christmas tree, and I can have it trimmed to sort of be triangular. Anyway, go and get your men ready. We will get the townspeople together. Ring the bell, Twitchy. We're going to get the tree.
We're going to get the tree! We're going to get the tree!
So the townspeople, led by the mayor and the Twitchy and sheriff, led their way up the ridge to the Great Pine to cut it down. Jack took the opportunity to converse and exchange a few words with the lovely Beverly.
Beverly, that flower in your hair is just dazzling.
Oh, why, Jack, you're too kind. I've recently been to the haberdashery and gotten it on my hair.
The haberdashery.
Yes. But,
Fascinating.
oh, my aunts. You better not be seen with me talking. They're so stern and protective of me these days.
No,
Jack!
never mind those hens.
Bam! You call shouldn't hear me. Bam!
As the two aunts obnoxiously called their lovely Beverly.
Bam! What are you doing out of the house?
I was helping with the tree. I've been just crowned Snow Queen again, you know.
Remember what we talked about? How you should just like stay in your room and knit, or stay in your closet and maybe stay there forever.
You
and
could
lock
crochet.
yourself in there.
But the town needs me. They need me to bring my lovely snow presents
well,
to
we
the...
need you too.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, that was harsh. She needs to hear it.
No, let her stay with me.
No, she needs to come with us because we were gonna make some pumpkin pie. Exactly, and for all we know, you could be that Cincinnati Strangler.
Strangler?
Strangler. Uh-huh.
I'll strangle him.
Oh, Jack, I will send you some pie.
She'll do no such thing. Beverly, you can come along right now. Beverly,
Goodbye.
come on.
As the aunts and Beverly moved back to the town, Jack carried on in a slightly despondent manner. But two other characters were also experiencing despondence at that time, as they observed the pine being cut down.
Brother, look, they're taking that pine. We needed that.
What in Pete's name are you talking about?
That pine tree up there, the great one that we hid the gold in.
What are you, Malgordo?
Yes, I'm coming!
Malgordo,
Yes.
you see up on that ridge?
The one where there is a chicken and it is flapping and flapping?
No, the other ridge.
Oh, the one with all the mountain goats skipping and playing in the snow. So cute!
I don't see any ridge with goats on it.
I just see it in my mind. I often imagine that I'm there when I'm
Malgordo,
stressed.
look right
What?
there.
Oh! The Great Pine! What are they going to do to it? Are they going to festoon it with lights?
Malgordo, what I want to know is how have you goofed up again?
It's
So that
sort of
these
a habit
people
at
have
this
found where
point.
we hid our gold.
I don't think they found it. Look, they all have their Christmas wreaths and their joyous ho-ho.
I don't want to hear.
spirit.
I don't want to hear it. I want you and your men to fix this.
Okay, now listen. I have
Find out where they're taking it.
They're taking it to the center of town. Now you listen to me, Cincinnati Strangler. Well, I have been the bad guy here for a long time, and now you're coming in because you are some big shot murderer guy and telling me how to do everything. I know some things too. I can't think of what right now, but there are things that I know, and I will show you one of these days.
What you gotta know is where they're taking that tree.
I'm telling you, they're taking it to the center of town. It is the Great Pine. Every year they find the tallest tree, they chop it down, they bring it to the center of town, they decorate it for Christmas, and then everybody sings and gives presents. It's actually a very heartwarming time of year, isn't that right, Paul?
Malgordo.
It's very, very nice. We like it a lot.
Get it back.
Okay, fine. Boys, we are going to hatch a plan.
A plan.
A plan.
And so, those dastardly scoundrels went off to hatch a plan. But the townspeople carried on, and they took the Great Pine and set it up in the center of town, as Malgordo predicted.
People of Birthstone, we gather here today to celebrate the Christmas tree.
Biggest tree we've ever had. I love the Christmas tree. I'll just say it up there. I'll check out. As the mayor droned on and the crowd delighted in the Christmas festive cheer, two young lovebirds found each other in the crowd.
Beverly! Is that you?
Jack!
Why are your aunts so persistent that we not see each other?
I don't know. They've been so protective of me since my parents died. I don't know when I will ever see you.
Well, the wheels in my head have been turning at a rapid pace, and I've been making a plan. Tonight, at 11, when your aunts are asleep, we meet at the Great Pine.
The Great Pine?
Yes, the Great Pine. And we'll run away.
Oh, Jack!
Into the sunset with only our love, and we'll make a life together.
Yes! Till 11?
11. I'll see you there.
Okay, here they come.
Jack ran off to complete his plans, and Beverly joined her aunts in their house, where they berated her yet again.
Don't think we weren't watching out the window and saw you talking to that Jack Strangler guy.
His name is Jack Douglas.
Uh-huh.
Like the tree.
Well,
I'm sure that's what it says.
Exactly, it's exactly what he wants you to believe, isn't it?
Anyone can make up a name and just say, hey, I'm
Anyone.
Joe Smoke.
Anyone.
I don't know what
It's
you
really
have
Joe
against...
Strangler.
But why do you hate him so much? You don't know Jack.
I'll pull out my list.
Go for it, Mildred.
He smells. I think that's good enough.
There's
not
lots more,
true.
though. He looks suspicious.
He
How
has
does he look suspicious?
His parents could be pirates.
he has rough hands. I think pirates have rough hands.
He works hard. He earns a good living.
Who'd want to stand around with cows
Well,
all
you know
day?
what, Mildred? I think we should pull out the other list of things that she can do while she's locked in her room, because that's really the
No,
safest
no,
place
not
for
the
her.
other list.
Yes, the other list.
Okay, item number 1.
Clean your bathroom.
Done.
Oh. Item number 2. Make a cross stitch of the Washington Monument. Item number 3.
Practice your gymnastic skills.
I've done that already.
Okay, let's see handstand.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Clearly, you should lock yourself back up in your room and practice your handstand.
It's Lucy. She's on the party planning committee. I must go see her about
Well, you know what? We'll go to the door and we'll peek out and make sure it's not that strangle.
Hello, Beverly. Beverly.
Lucy, I'm in here.
Oh, hey. How are you doing today?
I've been better.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's wrong?
Well, will you accompany me to the haberdashery?
Yes. Let's
So we
go.
may discuss this
I love that
party.
Are
Yes.
you
Let's
asking
go.
or are
Yes.
you telling? Where are you going?
To run some errands for the party tonight.
May I run some errands for the party tonight?
May I please run some errands for the party tonight, Aunt Bertha? I'll be back by 4:59.
All right, that's okay. We will be watching the clock until you return.
And watching out the window.
Love ya.
So, the two ladies walked off as the aunts returned to their crocheting and nagging and such.
Oh, Lucy, I don't know what I'm going to do. They have such feelings against Jack, but
I'm so sorry. Do you know why they don't like him?
they have many reasons, but none of them are reasonable. Can you keep a secret?
I can. Yeah. What?
Tonight, Jack and I are going to meet, and we're going to run away together and start a new life.
Oh,
The life we've
exciting.
dreamed of.
That's so exciting. I can't wait. I'll try and cover for you if the ants are trying to find you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I knew I could count on you. You've been the best friend I've ever had.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
Later that night, Beverly snuck out of her house, making no sound, and made her way towards the great pine in the center of town, the appointed meeting place with Jack. But unbeknownst to her, others were waiting there as well.
No, I told you, not tonight, not tonight. It's 11 o'clock at night. But it is kind of catchy. All right, boys, are we clear on the plane?
We are clear,
so.
sir.
All right, now we have to be subtle and we have to be quiet.
Right, really
Very
quiet.
So
I got it.
quiet. Oh no, here comes someone. Stop the music.
Jack.
Yes, I am Jack. I am here in the shadows.
Jack, have you caught cold?
Yes, I have a terrible cold and also the mumps.
It's me, Beverly.
It's Beverly.
It's
Blossom.
Beverly.
Get her! Beverly Blossom, come here. I am going to kidnap you.
No!
Haha! There is nowhere to run or to hide. I am going to get you.
You wicked man!
Ow!
Wait,
Quick, she's getting away! She's getting away! Oh. She ran away from the tree towards the train tracks, but suddenly...
Jack!
Where do you think you're going, young lady?
The Cincinnati Strangler had her by the collar.
Let me go.
You're gonna come with me.
No, I'll do no such thing. No, Jack!
As Malgordo and the Cincinnati Strangler dragged away the lovely Beverly, Jack was waiting, unaware that Malgordo and the Strangler had kidnapped his lovely Beverly. Jack Douglas waited in vain by the great pine.
Where could she be? It's 11:30. Did she forget? Does she love me anymore? Who's there? Who is this? Hello?
Janice, Queen of the Indians!
Janice?
You remember me, don't you? We met last year when I poached a couple of your cows. And then you came after it on that magnificent horse of yours. And as I saw you riding up in the sunlight, I decided to release your cows. And we spent a good 3 or 4 hours talking while my braves had you surrounded and tied to that tree.
Oh, that Janice.
I really feel like we made a strong connection.
No.
But
Question, have you seen Beverly?
Beverly, remind me?
Well, we were going to meet here at this tree tonight and run away.
Wait, when you mean run away, you mean from each other?
No, elope together.
You and Beverly?
But she didn't come.
We're going to elope? Tonight?
That was the plan.
I have some very, very good news for you.
Oh, good.
She was kidnapped by the Cincinnati Strangler, probably for nefarious purposes.
What?
Which means I'm available.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, she's probably already dead or something.
How could this happen?
So, how about you and me?
Just leave me alone.
You're rejecting the Queen of the Indians?
Yes, I have to find Beverly.
You will pay for this! You will pay!
Jack rushed off into the night to find Beverly. Janice, meanwhile, plotted her revenge.
How dare he!
As Jack rushed off into the night, and Janice screeched her revenge to the midnight sky, the Cincinnati Strangler and Malgordo and his men dragged Beverly back to their secret hideout in the hills.
Stop!
Let go of me!
Stop
you
struggling, you! Ow! She bit me!
Get that guitar out of my face, you
Would you all just calm down and open the door?
Help! Help!
Get in there!
No!
Surprisingly, Beverly saw that the mare was already trussed up and tied on the floor.
Dr. Mare!
Beverly, they got you too?
They kidnapped me when I was going to meet Jack.
You already kidnapped the mayor?
Well, we kidnapped him earlier, but no one seemed to notice. So we left like 3 notes in the center of town. We have the mayor, give us the tree, and
I'm a leading citizen, you know. I demand to be released.
everyone seemed kind of happy about it, actually.
Tie them both up.
Get off me!
All right,
Jack Douglas will save me, you'll see.
Jack Douglas will save me too.
Jack Douglas
You
doesn't...
two keep it down. We'll be back in a minute.
Now the plane. I can't understand.
I'm sorry, Beverly. I don't know how you got mixed up in this. I don't know how I got mixed up in this.
Dr. Mare, what's going on? Who are these men?
I really don't know anything.
Don't worry, Jack will come. He'll save us.
Who will save the Christmas festival?
The men came back in, carrying chains.
Okay, so remember, the plan is to take these chains.
Would you
and
hush up?
To whip them around our heads. a
Would
bunch
you
of-
hush up?
Okay, fine.
All right, you two. Time to take a little trip.
We'll be back after these short messages.
Pass on whiskey,
No, thank you.
pass on wine,
Oh, never touch it.
pass on beer and turpentine.
You drink that stuff?
Rejoice, rejoice.
Hey!
Oh, word sublime. Oh, happy day. It's eggnog time.
This message brought to you by the World Eggnog Council.
What is that over there? It's the British.
The British?
I must go warn people. I must. Everybody!
The maids are coming! The maids are coming!
The razor blades?
The maids are coming! The maids are coming!
Your gums?
The
Your braids are running?
Dr. Small's denture adhesive for the important times.
Welcome back to Silverdome Radio Productions' second annual Christmas broadcast. Hold up on the Birthstone Bullet. When we last left our story, the villains, Signor Malgordo and the Cincinnati Strangler, were dragging the lovely Beverly to a secret place.
And if she doesn't stop screaming, then it's not gonna be secret anymore.
You'll never get away with this. Jack will save me.
He doesn't even know you're gone, and he probably doesn't care.
That's not true.
What do you want with us?
We are going to take you to a place you do not want to go.
No.
The theater! And we'll force you to watch badly overproduced melodramas.
Boss, we are the only ones who play at the theater.
Well, that's right. He's going to be asked.
No,
and then they will learn a lesson.
No.
Here comes Mr. Strangler with his big ideas.
You're the Cincinnati Strangler?
Give me those. You see these chains?
Yes, I've been carrying them for half a mile, thank you.
We're gonna chain you to the train tracks.
You're going to chain me to the train tracks?
Not you, Malgordo. You're too stupid to be chained to train tracks.
Thank you.
We're gonna train Mr. Mayor
No.
and the lovely Miss Beverly to the train tracks.
Yes.
And then while the entire town comes out to save you, we're gonna go get our Christmas tree.
Oh, I love Christmas. Boys, don't we love Christmas time of year? Singing
Mr.
around the...
Malgordo, do you remember what is inside the tree?
The spirit of the season?
Our gold.
Quickly, take them. Let us chain them to the tracks.
Onward to the train tracks!
Not
Now
my
you hold still.
Not my Christmas tree.
Thus, the villains drag them off down the tracks and trust them there.
Save me.
Okay, now, first, you. Lie still. Stop struggling. You know, for a very fat man, he is hard to chain down.
He is very hard. Will you please stop that?
All right, you got him? And now you, get the Beverly Blossom.
No.
Chain her, I say.
Jack will
I
save
chain
me.
her. Okay.
Help me.
They are secure. The only way they could possibly get free is if they wiggle in this particular way.
I'm free.
I always
You idiots, give me those chains!
So, the villains chained them and left them there to die. Hours later, day dawned over Birthstone, and the entire town came out and gathered around the great Christmas tree to decorate it. But in the midst of this festive holiday cheer, hurried hoofbeats were heard, and a disheveled Jack Douglas rode into the square, his shirt undone, and shouted,
Everyone, listen! Mrs. Beverly Blossom has been kidnapped. You have to help me find her.
She can't be. What are we gonna do? We have to find her.
You know, I think the mayor might be missing too. Anybody seen him?
But what about Beverly?
We have them both. They're over at the train tracks. They're tied to them.
Who is that suspicious figure?
I'm Leland Cypress, the Cincinnati Strangler's brother.
In our town?
Yes, and you'll never find them again if you don't come soon.
With a collective gasp, the townspeople all raced off, led by Jack Douglas.
Hurry, everyone! This way!
You see, Malgordo, our plan's working perfectly. Every single member of this town is rushing off to the train tracks, leaving the tree and our gold completely unguarded.
And also, it's finally time for us to play our
Would you
music.
stop with the music?
Lizzie, it's an extension of my soul. It's very difficult for me to be evil without proper mariachi backup. Now, I think that as good as the gold is, we should take this time to go into various people's houses and expand our China cat collection.
Yes.
There are many China cats.
Do you know how many thousands of dollars of gold are hidden in that tree?
At least like one.
Try $200,000 worth of gold. So get your men down there and take that tree and take it back to the hideout.
All right, boys. Gold first, cat second. Let's go. We get the tree, we load it onto the train, and we get out of the state. Sound good?
Yes.
Yes, we
All
will
right,
do that
let's
now.
go.
While you all are doing that, I'm gonna go see if I can make myself conductor of the next train.
Oh, that is a good plan.
As the villains carried out their evil plans, the whole town rushed to the tracks in search of the lovely Beverly
find them.
I
and the
don't
mayor.
think I can run anymore.
We have to find them. Let's go up the tracks. Let's go up the hill. We have to see. Does anyone see them around?
What's that big, ugly lump over there?
It's the mayor!
Oh, it's Dr. Mayor.
Oh.
Okay.
Where's Beverly?
It's Beverly!
Beverly!
Oh,
Finally, my love!
Someone take the mayor off that lump. I mean the gag off that mayor.
I can't. It's easy.
We have to get something to undo the chains.
There's a note. Take the note.
What does it say? What does it say?
Read the note.
It says, the key to the lock on these chains can be found at Settler's Landing. That's 10 miles from here.
Well, I'm the sheriff. I'll run off down there right away and get that key.
That will take too long. I have to find an axe or something to break the chains. I'll go back into town and see if there's one.
Get me off these tracks. There's a train coming in an hour.
So, the sheriff rode off to Settler's Landing, and Jack Douglas rode off to find an axe. Meanwhile, the train was being taken over by the Cincinnati Strangler, and Malgordo and his mariachi band were cutting down the tree.
Get away from the tree, all of you! What have you done to our tree?
We are taking it far away so you cannot have Christmas anymore.
No Christmas in your heart!
Our hearts are
You're taking Christmas from us?
Our hearts
You
are
hooligans!
3 sizes too small. All right, quick boys, onto the tracks, onto the train. Here we go! All right, goodbye, Jack Douglas.
You won't never get away with this!
Oh, we just did! The train steamed off down the track towards the crowd of townspeople and Beverly and the mayor who was still chained to the tracks.
Come on, Mr. Whistle! At once! We must catch this train!
Jack whistled for his horse and galloped off down the tracks towards the train.
He's gaining on us. How could he possibly be gaining on us?
That horse is faster than the wind. What does that sound?
Oh no! The Indians!
Here I come!
Oh, not her.
Listen, you dare to defy me, and now I'm going to steal that tree off of that train, and we're going to steal Christmas from this town forever!
You'll never get away with it!
Hey, why aren't you on the train? Never mind! All right, boys, let's go!
So Janice and the Indians swarmed onto the train and started fighting with the mariachi band. Guitars flew and horns were thrown and bows and arrows went back and forth. In the confusion, Jack raced towards the engine and climbed aboard to find the Cincinnati Strangler at the throttle.
It's you!
Who the devil are you?
My name is Jack Douglas.
Well, I'm the Cincinnati Strangler. Come here, you!
Back and forth goes race, faster and faster and quicker. Both the men stopped and stared. Janice was uncoupling the train, and the engine was now taking off down the tracks uncontrollably, while the tree with the fighting Indians and mariachi band remained behind.
You'll never get Christmas now!
I'll stop you!
No! While Jack was distracted, the Cincinnati Strangler grabbed him from behind and tossed him to the floor, stomped on his neck, and threw him across the train. Then, he straddled him with his arms and started squeezing his throat. But Jack, as he began to black out, suddenly, the picture of Beverly chained to the tracks came into his mind. And with superhuman strength, endowed with the power of love, he threw the Strangler from him. And grabbing a spare chain, he chained him to the throttle. But unknowingly, the throttle snapped as the Strangler's weight came full across it, and the train was now unstoppable.
Now you won't even be able to stop the train from killing your beautiful Beverly.
As the Strangler laughed maniacally, Jack called for his horse, the only last course of action.
Mr. Whistle! At once!
The brilliant steed came up alongside the engine, and Jack jumped for it. Taking off down the tracks.
Let's go, Mr.
And faster he rode, past the engine, past the shouting townspeople, until he came to a switch in the tracks. Quickly, he snapped it, and the engine whistled past at the last moment toward Dead Man's Gulch, where it careened over the edge and exploded. And that was the end of the Cincinnati Strangler. Jack rode up amidst the cheering townspeople. Aha! He got down off his horse and knelt down beside Beverly and poured forth his heart.
Jack, I knew you would come.
Beverly, I knew I would find you. Are you all right?
Yes, now that you're here.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm in love with you. I want to marry you right now. Chains and all.
Oh, Jack, yes, yes, yes. But what about my aunts?
Yes, what about her aunts? Yes. She is never leaving our sight again.
Hey, look, it's the sheriff back with the key.
I found it. Here it is. Unlock the mirror, go and clank. Oh, there it is.
Hey, Sheriff, did you hear what happened? Jack, that's the Cincinnati Strangler man, he threw him off of the street. He's dead.
He's a hero.
A hero? Why, the $10,000 reward is yours, boy.
Oh,
Thank you, sir.
$10,000.
$10,000? Did you know that there was a reward?
Aunt Bertha and Aunt Mildred, Jack wants to marry me. Please let him.
On second thought, you can marry him, Beverly. Money and all. I mean, just marry him. He's great.
Jack, we can get married.
And I have the key here.
Thank you, sir. I'll perform the ceremony right now. I do pronounce you man and wife. You can kiss the bride.
Still think he's small.
The town erupted into cheers again as they became man and wife.
That was wonderful. Can someone unchain me now? I think there's a train coming.
And the cars of the lost train came into view, bristling with Indians. The track slowly the cars came to a stop on the track, and off stepped a figure clad in pink buckskin.
How, white man?
Why, Janice!
We have battled long and hard with the rough riding Malgordians, and what began as a bloody dispute soon turned into a meaningful discussion of values and culture. Well, we had a change of heart there.
It was a Christmas miracle.
Christmas!
And we want to give you back your tree and celebrate Christmas with you all.
Why, the Christmas festival is saved!
Hooray! This has been Silverdome Radio Productions' second annual Christmas broadcast, Hold Up on the Birthstone Bullet. Joining us in the studio today, we had Alex Tieran as the sheriff, $10,000 reward, Ben Keeler as Jack Douglas,
Come, Mr. Whistle.
Brittany Coughlin as Aunt Eunice,
What do you think, Bertha?
Casey Somerville as Aunt Matilda,
I think we changed our names halfway through.
Danny Mays as the Cincinnati Strangler,
We're gonna tie you down to those train tracks.
David Somerville as Janice, Twitchy, and Malgordo.
So you're saying that's the true meaning of Christmas?
Well, not the sheep part. It's also meaningful.
Aaron Jones as Beverly Blossom,
I love you, Jack.
Jared Ray as Leland Cypress, the brother of the Cincinnati Strangler,
Hey, Cincinnati.
Jason Cunningham as Dr. Mayer,
Would someone please get these chains off me? I don't like trains or chains anymore.
and Joanna Lynn as Lucy Deerhorn.
We have to go get them.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. This has been Silverdome Radio's Productions' second annual Christmas broadcast.
And that was the second annual Christmas broadcast. And this was recorded on January 8th, 2010. And
11.
Oh! Well, I always mess up the date anyway. So this is post-show notes for January 8th, 2011. And we're going to go around and talk about things that we thought about, things that we experienced during the production of the show, highlights, things that didn't make it into the show that we wanted to talk about.
Hobbies, favorite colors.
Things like that. And since you spoke up, Casey, why don't you go first?
I'd like to know what Danny's obsession with that infernal bell is, but that's just me.
It's really nice.
It makes him happy.
Yes.
Now we know what to get him for Christmas.
Yeah.
A
Well,
bell.
for a while, but the bell made me happy. I'm glad it got in. It had to go through a lot of administrative red tape.
Red tape.
It made it in.
Yeah, there's a lot of censorship about the bell.
Yeah.
Red tape. It was a victory.
Let's see, Brittany Coughlin.
Uh-huh.
What was your post-show note?
My hands are rusty. She's our Foley.
These chains
artist.
have like
Foley.
It's crazy.
Brittany was our chain sound effect artist.
Second year.
I was also an ant, but that's okay.
And an ant.
That wasn't that great of a roll anyway.
Hey.
No, it was great.
I was the
That's
worst
so
half.
good.
Great.
You were not the
Completed
worst
me.
half.
I was the worst half.
No me.
No me.
Shut up.
Jared Ray.
I had a lot of fun doing this for my first time.
Yeah.
But mostly had fun, just watching all the pros and listening to all their
Yeah, I don't
jokes and
think
stuff.
the pros came today.
Pros, yeah, you know what I mean.
We're glad to have you, and I hope you'll come
Yeah,
back
because
again.
Brett wasn't here.
Yeah.
We had to deal with Ben. I mean,
And if Brett Jansen ever hears this, we did tell Ben to be like Brett.
Brett.
I
Trying to
tried
be
my
a-
hardest,
You did a
but
smart
I'm not nearly as good looking.
Ben Keeler.
Yeah, I'm a rookie too, and it was a lot of fun, but I really liked when Alex said something about his shirt undone. That didn't make it in, but I liked it a lot.
We have bloopers.
It was-
Those were
yeah.
fun.
It may or may not make it in. You never know. Aaron Jones.
Yes, it was amazing to see what you guys do here. I was loved being here, and I was so impressed. You guys have amazing talent.
I thought it was gonna be all nice.
It was so fun.
She's trying to remember what the
Really
word was
nice.
after amazing.
Amazing
talent.
I thought we were going in order, so I wasn't prepared. I thought it was Danny.
Oh, it's okay.
No,
you
everything's
I-
disorganized at SDP.
Come
Don't
on.
tell that to our
Because
shareholders.
I started with Casey.
Janice's
Joanna.
Yes.
Post-show notes.
How do
This
you
was
feel?
my first time too.
Yeah.
All of us are new.
Loose.
Anyways, I like watching you guys that are like close friends just like laugh at each other's lines. I know.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Oh.
This is probably our most touching post-show note ever.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, now I feel nauseous.
Alex
Me
Tieran.
too. Oh wait.
I appreciated Jason David giving me a chance to narrate. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex did an amazing
Great
job.
job with that.
Really,
Really
very
like
I'm
the
not
mariachi
biased.
band.
Yeah.
The band was
That
a
was
good time.
fun.
That was fun. That was a good call, Jay.
Cece Mustache. Yeah, the Cece Mustache. Great.
David Somerville.
I liked Mr. Whistle.
Indeed.
The name of the horse was amazing.
That's pretty brilliant.
And
Definitely.
Alex Tieran narrating brought much joy to my heart.
Yeah. We've had a dinner.
Thank you.
And I just love being with my friends and just
Drag him
my
away
friends.
now!
Let's see. My favorite part. We already did Danny.
Danny talked about
Danny,
the bell
you
and the
want
red
another
tape.
one?
Talked about the bell.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
This has been a great show. I really did enjoy
He's
it.
not good.
This show came together really easily,
He
the
had
planning
more.
process, which was really nice.
I didn't say anything.
And I'm very glad for it. My favorite part, definitely Mr. Whistle. I think that's
Yeah.
definitely
Genius.
awesome. And I love Siegfried Malgordo and Janice, as always. Though I'm kind of wishing they had fallen in love at the end. Just
Maybe they did.
we never know. Just because that would be hilarious to watch.
Next time.
Next
To
time.
watch.
Tune in next time with a
Spin-off.
continuing saga of Birthstone, Oklahoma. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for listening. SilverdomeMedia.com for all our archives and to listen to this show. And we look forward to seeing you in July for the birthday broadcast.
Yeah!
Cross about it.